Oh, I think we're about to start barking. Oh, what's up? Hello, fellow humans back to Earth. How are we all doing on this glorious video gaming day? Hello, Mr. Bagman. How are you doing today?
Hi there, mister.
I haven't heard from you for a while. Hey, Dualius, what's up? Damn. Feels like it's been a really long time since I spoke to you guys. And see, here's the perfect example. I could be in Discord voice right now, but instead I'm stuck here playing video games. Hydration check, thank you, Wilk. Much appreciated. Well, welcome in. How are you doing? Have you played this before? Nope. First time. And I chose to play it first time live on stream knowing that. So I went in aware that this is the first time I'm playing this. Let's hope it works out for me. I have no idea what a good camera location is in this game. I'll just, first of all, I gotta move this one down, because this is in the Slay the Princess position. I'm curious to see if the sense of being another Kentucky Route Zero fiasco. Do you think there's a chance of that? A little bit, maybe? I mean, at least this is voiced now. This is supposed to be fully voiced. I'll go bottom right corner for now. Hardcore mode is essentially difficult, checks are harder and healing items are more expensive. Choose your clothing and thoughts wisely. For your sweat and toil, tasks reward are a small amount of extra XP. Streamer mode. There's engagement, streamers can create polls so their viewers can influence gameplay. Viewers can vote for their favorite dialogue options and give temporary bonuses and penalties to streamer main attributes. They can also view the streamer's character sheet and journal at any time. Is there no graphics options? Sure. This, oh. Jesus. Oh, I guess it's all the stuff up here. So in the menu, this is using 40% GPU, like 10% CPU. I'm thinking if I want to like lower the music or something, maybe a little bit on the music. Select archetype, thinker, extreme intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting fact, comes up with original ideas, very Psychological, a magnet's personality but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Physical, extreme physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Create your own. Should I create my own? Is this stuff down there supposed to be like blurred and smudged, or am I losing my mind? Hello, Yabo, what's up? You're oh, okay. Motorix. Yo, Internet, what's up? Do I have like a total amount of points I can spend here? Okay, we have all of these points. So 8 points. And you can have a max of 6. Man, that sound is so loud. Jesus Christ. Is that interface sound? UI volume probably? Well, let's play. I usually like playing emotionally intelligent characters. But we probably want to be like, just careful with your wands, could literally die in the first few minutes if you assign a 1 in the wrong stat. Okay. I would go to the next screen so you know what those even do. Oh, okay. Eee, brother, eee. So do the other, if I pre-select like a dude, do they get these pre-selected, or do you still choose signature skills? Oh, but I can only have one. I can only have one signature skill. What happens if I click confirm? If I confirm here, it's just gonna take me into the game. Oh, whoops. Oh, whoops. Alright, Alt 4. Spoilers, no worries. Did you do game over in the character creation? Yeah, I accidentally Oh, that's also brings you straight in. Gotcha, okay. I just wanted to see. You'll get skill points, and those you can spend on the sub skills. Yeah, that's cool. Already died 2 times. Yeah, two times game over. Okay. Wield the raw intellectual power to deduce the world. Call upon all your knowledge, produce fascinating trivia. Practice art of persuasion, enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Play the actor, lie and detect lies. Ooh, maybe I should go intellect. Maybe I should be the smart ass. Reconstruct crime scenes, make laws of physics work for the law. Hold yourself together, keep your morale up, punch the gut feeling, dream in the waking life. Understand others, work your mirror neutrons. Intimidate the public, assert yourself. Connect to Station 41, understand cop culture. Charm men and women, play the puppet master. Take the blows and let the world kill you. Struggle to pain. Flex powerful muscles. Go to a party planet, love and be loved by drugs. Raise the hair on your neck, tune into the city. Let the body take control, threaten people. Ready, aim and fire. See, hear and smell everything, let no details go unnoticed. The quickest to react, an untouchable man. Sneak on their noses. Master machines, pick locks and pockets. Straighten your back. Okay. You're paying police officer, solving a murder. Are you sure you want one intelligence? Okay. Just to be clear, I know nothing about the game, so keep like some of the backseating to a minimum, unless I like ask for something specifically. But I just only moved over here to I only moved over here to see what they did. So I'm not choosing these stats. These are just the default stats they gave me. I'm just looking at this and thinking like what sounds the most interesting here. I don't think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna do like either I go like a really intelligent character that like a super intelligent smartass asshole, or I go like a big boy charisma character. I usually play charisma characters because I usually really like that, but it seems like the intellectual character seems pretty cool too. Let's see if you learn in the first 3 minutes. Totally not trying to split. No, don't worry about it. I assumed you learned that pretty early in the game. I assumed that. I assumed you weren't like spoiling something that happened 600 hours in. I'm just saying in general. I don't know like anything about the game, so like if I make mistakes, that's fine and understandable. But yeah, I'm probably not going in with a 1 intelligence. So it sounds like that would be funny though. If you're going for realism, you need to set your dust. What the hell? My what stat? What is that thing? What is that? It would be fun, but it'd probably suck a lot. It sounds like I probably want at least a 2 in every stat. And then either I'm going intelligence or I'm going psyche. Both of them sound pretty fun. So persuasion is intelligence? Oh, but charm is psyche. Gotcha. Huh. Man, this is a hard choice, huh? What are the stats on the default characters? Oh, they have 1 stats. Wait, you said I shouldn't have 1 in intelligence, but 2 of the default characters have 1 in intelligence. Well? No. I just specified what to have not have 1 in. Oh, okay, sorry. What if I just hit random? What if we just went with this? What if this was just our stat line? So I'm choosing between if I want to be persuasive or if I want to be like which is between intellect or emotions essentially here. You do your sandbox, yeah. The only problem is that I don't understand. I don't understand art in real life. So how would I? So I feel like maybe I wouldn't understand it in the game either. Even if they explained it to me. This Psyche one seems pretty cool. But so does intelligence. Why don't I just do both? I feel like if I completely ignore the bottom two, then I'm probably gonna have a miserable time. This feels like there's a weird stat line. Do these characters have a 6s? No, they don't. They have a 1, 2, 5, and 4. What if I had a 6 though? What if I was really, really bad at physique, but I made it up with my raw psyche? I guess I should note that it's your game, yeah. Well, I guess I should note that both of these are ignoring intelligence, but all of them have physique. So psyche and intelligence are being ignored, but nothing more. That's what saves are for. Man, this is a hard choice. I didn't expect to have this much trouble this early in the game. I wish I had seen some more about the game so I would have some idea what I'm getting into now. Having a 6 in Psyche and being a genius sounds pretty cool. Just roll a d6 for each stat. But I don't. I would have to do some sort of like point buy thing. I restart a game after Act 2 to make a better build, so I understand your pain. I mean, the only reason, like, I get that you're saying like don't put a 1 in anything, but this was such a lame stat line. It feels so generic. But if I do this is like a great stat line. Just my role playing brain is like, it looks like this is like 2 2s, the same number twice in my stat line, and my main stat not maxed out. You know what? Screw it. I'm doing this. I'm gonna be terrible at physique, and I'm gonna try to talk my way out of any situation where physique would have been necessary. 3612 IRL Enda. I don't know about the 6 in Psyche, but Chuck it we ball. Yeah, there we go. I feel like I'm more agile than I would be, like, emotionally intelligent, but all right, let's try it. Hey, worst case scenario, Act 2, I restart the game, I guess. I thought you were our emotional genius. Well, if I was, I probably wouldn't say anything, huh? I think I'll go for persuasion here. Or suggestion. Damn, I'm good. Alright, let's see how it goes. Worst case, if I like the game enough, we'll just restart, or I just quit forever. Let's see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? What is the worst that can happen by having a one in my physique? I mean, who needs endurance, pain threshold, physical instrument, electrochemistry, shivers, or half-light? Who needs that? Not me. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. I feel this game is on par with Baldur's Gate 3. I hope you don't quit it. Well, I didn't quit Baldur's Gate 3, so what am I supposed to do? Look at my stat line.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
And not quitting game? I've only quit one game before. That was Kentucky Route Zero.
Ever. Never, ever.
Never ever? Never ever ever? Simply keep on non-existing. What is this, Slay the Princess?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Simply keep on non-existing. Oh, okay. Ancient reptilian brain.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
This is great.
Yes, it is.
Give me some more.
You got it, sweet brother. Nothing upon nothing upon nothing.
How about you cough up some more of that sweet oblivion?
Coming right up, sir. Smooth passage.
Alonsi, let's go. I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Mood. That's a mood right there.
Do you really?
I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
What happened here? It says easy 8 versus your total 12. Well, this wasn't the roll, I assume? It just happened, or was this a roll? I mean, my total shouldn't be 12, right? My total was like 7. Or 6? It is a roll, okay, so the D20? Oh, D6. Okay, so we're playing a D6 system, gotcha. Interesting. Wait, I did this to myself? Tell me, what's waiting for me?
There's this giant ball there. And evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
Wait, so if it's a D6 plus my stats, how the hell is an 8 an easy check then? That means that if your stat is an average of, I think 2 is average, right? Or it's 3 average? You'd have to roll like way above average to succeed at this. You have to roll a 5 plus. Even with a 3, this is a 5 plus. How the hell is this an easy check? That's insane if this is easy. How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
I need to do a voice for my character era. How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
And this duking it out I keep hearing about. What's that?
Vying for
Items
resources.
exist.
It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That sounds like something I would like to do. Let's go. Wait. That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean drowned?
You lost.
Open your eyes. Jesus Christ. Okay. So far so good. Brother Billo. I was like, what the hell? Brother Billo had a rough night. A magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Oh, we can zoom out. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Should I have that thing on that like shows tape? Hold tab to oh, you can hold tab to highlight. Okay, nice. Why the heck did my brain type broder when I wanted brother? I don't know. I thought you were doing some Swedish meme. I got one shoe on. Tab or right click. Oh, nice. I can play most with the mouse. Nice. Does this have any like descriptions on them? Oh, they do. This green crocodile leather shoe has a high heel and chrome embellishments. It fits your left foot perfectly. Now all that remains is to find the other shoe. Click to walk or the yeah, okay. Flare cut trousers. These golden brown trousers are flare cut. Normal bell bottom trousers would be bottom cut, but these are far from normal. They are someone's piss soaked cum stained party pants. -1 savior flare tight around the thighs. +1 electrochemistry tight around the crotch. The hell? Oh, so say a savior fair. How do I face down? Huh? Sorry, Loganus. Come stain, you're goddamn right.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Fish him out.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Oh, sixes always win and ones always lose? Visual calculus EC 9. Oh, and my visual calculus is a 3. So, how the hell is this an easy check? I need a 6 to succeed.
The shards face outward.
Oh,
Whatever
wait,
broke
it's
this window
2d6.
came from the inside.
It's not a d6, it's 2d6. Oh, that makes way more sense. Oh, it shows the die roll, nice. Cool. Okay, then a 9 makes complete sense. The average is 7. Damn, I rolled exactly what I needed. I lied. You are a little liar boy, aren't you, little boy? Came from the inside. Did I break it with my own hands? Look at them.
A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this then?
More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Wait, what am I doing?
Something you've done before.
Assess the size of the impact.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist. The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
No, my shoe! It's probably a really fast flying cum. What the hell?
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Maybe it wasn't me. I should go and get that shoe. I don't need it. I don't need anyone. Maybe it wasn't me.
You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it?
Hi, Lux. I should go get that shoe.
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
It's like your green snakeskin shoe is missing its partner. You should find it before you go entering into the wild unknown. 2 shoes are better than 1. United them again. This is pretty cool so far, yeah. But to be fair though, so what's Kentucky Route Zero? We all know how that ended. Looks like someone skinned this blazer off some long extinct disco animal. It has an enigmatic white rectangle on the back and the right sleeve. Oh my fucking god, man, my head. Oh.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment?
Ooh.
You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
So very low chance of getting a 10 here. I'll pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Oh, +3 fan is turned off. Okay, nice.
You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you.
Grab your chest. Oh my god.
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
Help someone.
Yeah, screaming isn't happening on account of extreme shortness of breath. You're just making it worse. Oh God, it's painful.
Try to remain conscious.
All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face. Like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear. Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant of the RCM passed away yesterday. His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented. That ain't easy on the ticker. He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
Remember I said, 1 in a second killer in the game? You picked the wrong stat. A heart attack. Absolute cinema. Alright. Hey, guys. Cool. That was it for Disco Elysium. I was expecting a little bit more from this game. I thought it was going to be a little bit longer. I was hoping to get a little bit more content out of it, you know, considering I bought it at full price before it got taken off Steam or whatever. But I thought it was an interesting concept, you know, really interesting to kind of have you make a character and then just die instantly. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I'll see you all. Okay, so is the deal here that because I only have one in my health thing, you're taken off Steam, but it's on Steam now? Oh, I think there was a threat of it being taken off Steam or something. Because my physique is 1, I only have 1 health. If I fail at 1 check, I die, basically. Is that how that works? I have, like, no leeway right now. Correct. Ooh. Endurance specifically. Oh, okay. So technically, I could have taken my skill in endurance, my free skill points in endurance, and I would have had 2. Also correct. Should I maybe do that? Is that the play we think? Maybe that's the play. Because I think having 2 health gives me a little bit of leeway, right? Having 1 health is bad, but having 2 health, we don't need to care about physique. Because here's the thing, I don't wanna save scum the game over and over and over again. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like, oh well, we died. Okay, let's try again until we succeed. I really don't like that. So I guess we're going back out. Main menu. All right, let's make a new character. So I'll make the same character, but I'll put. I mean, I could also just be less motoric, but I like the idea of it being like a weak ass. But what does setting signature actually mean? Is this important or anything, or is this just a free skill punch essentially? It sounds very important. Just a free skill point. Okay, gotcha. Okay, that's fine then. I think only a free point. Okay, cool. So let's put that here then and see how we feel. Though I am a little bit worried now about going through the entire gosh darn game, being like, oh god, we lost health 1 time. Oh. But hey, let's try it out. I didn't anticipate losing a health to trying to take a thing off the. Is there to skip dialogue in this? Killer skill points. Yeah, of course. Again.
Never, ever, baby.
It also increases ceiling. Did you know that?
An inordinate amount of time passed. Yeah, you got it, sweet brother. Coming right up, sir. Do you really?
You wouldn't lie.
Fear and apprehension.
Nice.
You should ask.
There's this giant. You can't even. Infinite. Vying for resources. It's just
somewhere in. Like a fly to the ointment.
You can take it. You're a champion.
Oh, that shows a different option? This is a medium difficulty thing I just succeeded at somehow. Mother help me, there's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it. Please no, I changed my mind. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing. No, I'm not scared, I'm a champion. It doesn't show me the roll though.
the stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying.
Alright, let's try this again, I guess. Is there a quick save button? F5. Cool. F9 to quick load, okay. Let's see, oh.
You hear it. It says, the window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. What do you mean? Assess the damage. How would you do that? What are you even trying to do?
Wait, I thought it said I could do it, I could... Oh, I can only try again, okay, look out.
The morning light hurts your eyes.
So now I don't know about my shoe. I don't know about my shoe anymore.
This fan has 2 chain pull switch. Or has it been consigned there as the blades come squeaking to a halt? It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Pull on the light bulb.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Pull again to turn the light
The
off.
lights are off.
Alright, let's try this again, I guess.
You swoop up and touch the
Hey!
tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning. The necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Let's keep in mind, guys, that this is now a completely different playthrough, because last playthrough we've succeeded at the window and failed at this one. In +1 to Inland Empire, Vivid Imagination. The necktie is adorned with a garish pattern. It's disturbingly vivid. Somehow you feel as if it would be wrong to ever take it off. It's your friend now. You will betray it if you change it for some boring scarf. That's pretty cool. Oh, there was, okay. Keys. Key to room 1. The necktie is no longer contained. Alright, let's see what's happening in here. White satin shirt. +1, a real statement to wear. -1, suggestion, unsavory odor. This white stained shirt used to be a fancy. It used to really catch the light. Now it smells like someone took a piss in the armpits. Disco ass blazer. Okay, so if I wear this, I get +1 to Brother, ew.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
So our suggestion is down by 2 right now. That doesn't sound very good for a suggestion character. Where's the second -1 from? It's getting 1 here, but I don't see any other minuses. Does it tell me somewhere? Oh no, oh yeah, it should be 6, sorry. It was 7 before because I had the thing, of course. Yeah, makes sense. Right now I really understand cop culture and my hunches are real good. You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and something. Is there, oh god, is there any text log? Or is it just gone if I click something and I don't pay attention for a second?
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of the mirror. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
They'll stop barking in a second. They might start again, but they will stop very soon. Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
What? Okay, so my intuition is like I'm gonna say Inland Empire is like my intuition is telling me not to do it. But and I guess since I succeeded and it's telling me not to, that means that I don't want to look. Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's something wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What's wrong with it?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
What are you, chicken? Well, my intuition told me not to. I'm sorry, touch your nose.
Bet you are. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
I was going to say I have anxiety. Well, listen, if my anxiety gets a success and it tells me how to do something, I'm just going to trust it, okay? At least my tongue is okay. Touch your tongue.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
I'm out of here. See, my therapist always told me not to do that. Well, it succeeded. What am I supposed to do? Oh, my fucking head, man. Oh, turn the fan back on, please. Oh,
The fan
God.
stands. The switch must be broken.
Oh, God. Oh, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to me, man. Oh. Just let me out of here. Oh. Oh, woman.
Hello, officer.
The calendar says it's March, the year is 51.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Turn your bloated face away from her beauty and keep on walking. Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
She seems Oh, I have to read this myself? She seems perplexed by your questions.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Okay. Sure. Wait, I know, I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer, right?
The young woman shakes her head slowly.
Okay, Chief Technical Officer?
No. You're a police officer, sir.
Goddamn right I'm a policeman, and don't you forget it.
Okay, cool. I won't.
She means it. She wouldn't defy authority, however sweaty and bloated it may look.
No need to be alarmed, I was just getting into character. Good. Now, how did you know I was a police officer? No need to be alarmed, I was just getting into character, you know?
Okay.
She breathes in the silvery smoke. How did you know I'm a police officer?
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, as you put it.
And what business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
She seems very uninterested. Suggestion. Challenging 12. Try the expression on her. Let her know you want her physically. Wait, I got a +1 for goddamn right. I'm a policeman. Try the expression on. Is this blue steel? Is this? Give her the look. I mean, I have to, right? How am I not supposed to do this?
Try the expression. Come on. Why are you still doing this?
I'm at death's door, bloated a goner, and still... does the longing ever stop?
Alcohol raises testosterone levels, especially in men. The levels remain elevated after inebriation ends and the pain begins. You seek comfort. It's only natural.
We rolled a 3 plus 5 and we had a plus 1. What would I even fail on there? So I need a 12. So on average we succeed on this, even without the plus 1. We're still slightly below average. So if we got a 5 we would have failed, right? No, yeah.
She puts out her cigarette.
Well, I hate to see you go, but love to watch you leave.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
And now, it never stops. Goodbye.
Oh man. I was trying to flirt. I was trying to make a sexy time. Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Radical zone, centigrade, black ice, warning. There's something on the table. Very, very astute. Good observation. I feel like you say, I want to have fuck with you. Let me check something out real quick. Nice. Wait, I should probably have anti-aliasing on, right? Oh, let me put my shoe on, I guess.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
I don't know I was failing. I feel like she would have gone for that. Yeah, me too, but she didn't even go for my success.
Like two baby crocodiles.
Okay. The scarred thought. Wait, these do not look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
How do they fit?
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Relatable? I wish that was relatable. Heals ridiculously high. Awesome watchtower heals. Map. Nice. Conceptualization, my beloved. Is that the one where you understand art? Love to give herself a fuck if that's how she treats little ladies.
The door is closed.
No.
There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on, somewhere inside.
Nice.
A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
Swallow the emotion. Beauty, don't abandon me in all this ugliness.
The door does not care.
The door probably thinks you're a has-been loser too. You feel your funny necktie becoming tighter and tighter around your neck.
Knock again.
Still no answer.
Knock again much harder.
Still nothing.
Knock again much harder.
Still nothing. Still. Still nothing.
Leave. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper Trump Le Monde. You rang? It feels like when the camera's moving, there's like a little bit of like vibration to the scene or something. Do you think that's because I locked the game at 60? Or am I the only one seeing that? Is that my monitor maybe? It feels like the same problem I had with Graveyard Keeper. But it feels like everything is like vibrating a little bit when it's moving. Not seeing anything. Interesting. Maybe my monitor is just dying. Can I put this game into Windows? Interesting. Oh, it's really noticeable when it's super noticeable here for me. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, you guys don't see this, but I when I look at at my stream capture, I don't see it at all. Oh no, I see it on both monitors. That's weird. No, I see it on both monitors actually. I just full screened the capture. Yeah, I don't know. If you can see it, maybe my monitor is just dying or something, dude. Literally your eyes, bro? Maybe. Let me just I'll just save and I'm just gonna because I locked it to 60 FPS. Let me just try like putting the FPS up a little bit. Maybe my monitor doesn't like the 60 FPS lock. That would be odd. Well, I actually had a similar problem in Graveyard Keeper, interestingly enough. It might just be the patterns in there too that are like messing with my eyes, I guess. I do feel like the monitor has had some like problems lately, so it might just be that the monitor is getting old. It's literally like a 10-year-old monitor at this point, I think. Yeah, I still see it, but it's not as aggressive for me. It's interesting because the way I see it now is like everything's kind of blurry when I'm like running around. Does that make sense? Like this it becomes really giga blurry. No, I don't see anything when I stand still. It's only during the character moving. Oh, that's weird. So ghosting? Oh, maybe. Yeah, it's way more noticeable at 60 FPS, but at 144, I can still see it. Like, this character is like really, really blurry right now. Maybe I can show you guys with the camera. Do you think I can just show you guys with the camera? I think you see that. Disable fast react time in your monitor settings. Look at this. Do you see that guy? Alright, let me zoom out. Do you see how blurry it gets? It's like ghosting. A fast reaction time in your monitor settings. What is that called? Low latency mode? Well, low latency mode is off already. Monitor technology fixed refresh. I think they're called pixel overdrive. Wait, oh, you guys mean in my actual monitor, like not in my Nvidia display, but in my monitor? Oh. There's a whatever this is. Maybe the monitor is dying, dude. This wasn't a problem before, but I've noticed it in more games lately. There's something called game mode. I touched your monitor recently, maybe some that was always ever just started noticing. Yeah, it could be. Every monitor. Game mode usually just loads input lag. Refresh rate numbers, language, OSD timeout. For me, it's called response time, fast normal, fast ghost is ghosting. DTS OD. What is DTS? Yeah, it doesn't seem to be DTS, whatever that is. No, I tried turning game mode off, it did nothing. There's something called OD here, and that seems to make it less blurry, but it makes it, like, sharp in a weird way. But if I turn it off, it looks awful. Yeah, it's called overdrive. Yeah, if I put it on extreme, everything looks just like not blurry, but it looks not blurry in an awful way. And if I put it on normal, it's the same as it was, and if it's off, and it's like giga blurry, like omega blurry. Sorry about turning this into a monitor test. It just looks awful for me. I can overclock, but that's turned off. It's maybe just the monitor getting old. We'll just play the game. I mean, it's not too awful at 144 hertz. It looked really bad at 60 hertz though. Now it's just a little bit hard to focus on like details, but that's fine. Oh god, am I gonna have to get a freaking new monitor? Gosh darn it. Oh, I don't want to get a new monitor, that's so much work. This is where the lyrics would be. One second. Oh. Alright. Maybe I can Google it. I can just Google the monitor I have and I can find like a fix after stream, maybe. The speaker is connected to the radio, the music is seasoned with static. Did you turn TA and all that? I mean, in here you mean? I just had anti-aliasing up, but that's all I did here. I don't think there's any TA in here. But like Luke said, you guys would see it too if you had the same problems. It must just be my monitor.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
But it's probably just my monitor getting old, and I'm just starting, you know, maybe I'm just starting to like notice some problems with it as it gets older. I said that too. Like I feel like the colors changed. Like I feel like the colors have changed over time, so I had to like reset the colors again. It might literally this might just be that the monitor is like it's slowly dying on me. My soul is immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard through a PA system by other people.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Lamentation sounds good. They'll really get a gauge on my soul with that. I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy, get the people going. Should I be upbeat or should I be a sad boy? I'll be a depressed boy. I wonder if you have some driver force resolution upscaling or downscaling. That would likely only look weird on your monitor and transfer fine to stream. I mean, where would I see that though? There's something called image scaling, and it's off. Three D settings in the video control. Yeah, I'm in the 3D settings. Image scaling is off, ambient occlusion is off. Anti-aliasing, DSR factor is off, low latency mode is off, max frame rate off, multi-frame sampled AAMFA off. It seems like it's just off, honestly. Like everything that talks about scaling is off, so.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one.
And your monitor resolution in Windows is set to right and stuff. Oh god. We can take a quick gander. Monitor resolution is at 100%, 2560 by 14400 or whatever. No, it's fine, Wilk. It's just I feel like it's just a monitor. It's at 144 Hz, yeah. Quick test for ghosting is here. Test you for ghosting. If everything's right, there will be something in the game driver, not the... How am I supposed to see if it's ghosting here or not? By Blur Busters? If I see the hair, if I see the dude like moving, I can see like lines when he's moving. Is that ghosting? You guys can't really see out because the camera has a different refresh rate. I can see like a blur after dude, like it's like moving. You know what I mean? Like he's But what am I supposed to do on this Blur Bolster website? That's ghosting, yeah. So I do have ghosting then. Like, I mean, it's pretty noticeable for me. Some of the ghosting is kind of normal though, just depends on hacker. It's the test UFO or something. That's the one Iterate linked. I don't know. Let's just play the game. It's not that big of a deal. Like everything looks kind of blurry when I'm moving, but other than that, it's fine.
You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Is the same thing? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Finish your thought. You need to find some sufficient tragic tape, then play it on a boombox to memorize the lyrics, then ask the cafeteria manager to perform, preferably in the evening. More people at the bar then. Like when I'm just walking now, no problem. After I set it to 144 Hz, but at 60 it was really noticeable, like it was awful. If I'm running now, the guy in the center of the screen looks fine. He's not blurry at all, but anything around, like the dude is blurry. Like he just kind of blurs out. And all the stuff on the ground looks really hard to look at. Like those little squares like hurt my eyes to look at. But if I'm just walking, I don't notice it at all. But I was noticing it at 60 FPS. I guess that's just maybe the monitor is dying. Just that's really bad ghosting.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance.
Like I said,
looks down again.
When I set the monitor to like extreme mode or whatever, it had like an on the overdrive thing. They like the ghosting was still there, but it was like sharpened, so you could like see it way better.
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposely ignoring you.
You think it might have happened when you reinstalled your OS? Maybe, yeah, maybe. But why would it though? I mean, I definitely didn't have this problem before I got to Windows 11 for sure. But with Windows 11, some random setting we're not thinking of, or maybe. Something tells me you don't like me.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
That UFO looks really smooth for me. It looks awful for me. It has like a super long. It has like a shadow following it. Like it's in speed.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
So not only am I a cop, but I'm also a hero.
Yes, you are. A real decorated hero.
Just try restarting your piece since you first noticed. I mean, I noticed it. I've noticed it playing Graveyard Keeper, but once again, I just set the game to 144 Hz. I have not and I've restarted my PC 2 hours ago. So
What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
man, my computer is working overtime right now. I turned some fans on earlier, or some fans off. And I guess the GPU did not love that. The research is not, well, here's the thing though. I mean, it's very simple. You guys aren't seeing it. Only I'm seeing it, right? So it has to be a monitor problem. Isn't that simple? Because you got if you guys saw what I was saying, you guys would be losing your minds, right? So to be fair, there's a bitrate thing happening and it's being transferred over the internet, so maybe it's not as noticeable for you guys, but. First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hotel room. Maybe you even negotiated a strike. Oh my god, I did all those things?
No, you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
There's something wrong between the display and your monitor. That's why I mentioned resolution refresh rate mismatch. Yeah, that... What have I been doing then? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
The thing is, whatever this issue is, like, I'm not gonna be able to solve it right now anyway, right? So it's kind of whatever, right? If you have suggestions for things I can do, then please feel free to send them my way. But like, I'm not gonna spend all stream like troubleshooting. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I've had this problem in other games too, so I feel like, and I don't know, maybe I've just started noticing it recently. Like, who knows? But it's probably just a monitor getting old, would be my guess. I mean, it's a 10-year-old monitor, so. What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
You start noticing it more after getting your glasses. I haven't got my glasses yet, so no. I've been able to bork the NVIDIA drivers, but then you guys will be seeing it too. What do you mean, my buddy? I'm a cop and I talk to whoever I please.
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Are you a bartender?
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
What's the difference?
I have 3 cafeterias to manage. 3. Sylvie tends the bar here, not me. I'm only standing in.
Where does this Sylvie go?
She just, you know.
He shrugs.
There's something there, and it's not good. That's all you know for now.
Healing item. Where did it go? I got a healing item, but where is it? What the hell? Interesting. Next to your HP. Oh, here. Cartridge, okay. It's a water cooler, a large bubble is rising to the surface. Hello again. The menu has been wiped clean, only the word Monday is written on it. The door is bolted, a sign reads kitchen reserved for personnel until 1300. But also if it was a driver once again, then I feel like you guys would be seeing it too, right? The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen, someone is working. Summer door closed for the winter. Oh. Top right. True. Thank you for reminding me. I would have completely... Wait, but top right is text, isn't it? Left, I mean. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. That makes more sense. Drop the camera and put
Hello,
yourself
sweetie.
inside the frame in the bottom left. That would be pretty cool. There's not a lot of room there, though.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Do not source the man in the orange bomber jacket. This royal pinball machine is unplugged.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Shh. Hold on, who is he to me?
He is your half-brother.
Oh, shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
It's my half-brother, apparently.
You realize he's waiting for your name. This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Okay, slightly. I mean, it does tell you that your chances of success. So, a DC 11, we have a 4. So we succeed on the average. Invent a name for yourself.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
It's not yet time.
Okay then.
He processes the information and disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
You mean him? Not towards the cafeteria manager? Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
Oh god, I need to remember that they're not reading out everything, so I have to like remember that I need to read between the lines sometimes.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware. I'm a policeman. What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
Unless it's something important, I'm just gonna read it in my head, and then you guys can read it too if you really care. Like, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna mention this after the fact. Yes, the police. I'm aware. I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
I haven't.
Okay. We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Look, man, you know, yeah. Dead body?
Mm-hmm.
No?
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What if I thought I'm not really a police? How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
You said insignia. These white rectangles, you mean? Point to your sleeve?
Yes.
They're just white rectangles.
They are not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West. I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job.
But shouldn't I have a badge or something?
You mean you don't have a badge?
Pretend you found it. I have my badge. I'm a policeman and I have my badge. I think intelligence was lying though, right? I don't think I'm a liar with this. Yeah. I think I need to play more to like the charming sad loser. That was so dumb when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
But I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern. After you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Cool. Need to report to missing badge for the first precinct as soon as possible. The lieutenant said that you can use the radio in this motorcade localization. Cafeteria manager of the whirling in rags might know something about the murder that happened in the yard. Ask him about it. Inspect the body hanging in the backyard of the whirling in rags. It's a preliminary inspection. You just need to suppress the urge to throw up and approach it. The Turley agent? It was in the options. It was down here. It was on by default, so...
Yes?
I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow.
I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
Ugh. Um... I'm afraid this is a medical situation. I'm completely lacking in basic information about even this organization we're in. Can you help me?
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
Fine.
Focus on other people's troubles, not...
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist. The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
Who's
You
that?
run this place.
Oh.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. The Harbinger of Ruin. The voice earlier was like, hey, it's not yet time. So it made it seem like I need to like succeed multiple times. To Donald Trump? What is golden orange like a forest fire but smells like liquor? Okay. I'm currently in between names.
Fantastic.
Oh my god. It's like when you've left your band, but you haven't decided on a solo artist name yet.
That's wonderful, really. I think so. But there's a dead body out back. No one wants to work in these conditions. It's been a week.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
He takes it back.
For a moment, the cafeteria manager fidgets under the lieutenant's gaze. Then he gives in.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper and hands it to the lieutenant.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No. I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
Yes? Question mark? Who, me? Yes?
I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean do I have questions?
Yes, yes. He means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there, then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
Does this mean that we're in like real world? Like Earth? Explain like if I'm on by not at all. Oh, okay. This is like a very specific reference. Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
This is the second time you've avoided the subject.
Oh my god, what is your obsession with this Sylvie person? Get over it.
Maybe it's he who's obsessed with this Sylvie person. Certainly sounds like it.
That's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination.
There are some countries that are similar, but tertiary to our world. Okay.
Let's bail! Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
No, don't listen to him. It's madness. Just talk.
What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
Run, Berton. He pronounces the R with a mock aristocratic accent. Real.
The IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Good to know. Those in the world. By real, do you mean some form of street cred? Oh, I understand. You mean I owe you money.
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right, money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
He points to the red ledger on the counter.
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
Did my tie speak to me twice? You're under arrest. What I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real. And yes, real is still money.
I got my 25k real / year, okay. But what exactly is money? Notice my neckties speak to me twice?
No one is saying that! No one is saying that Ty can talk! That would be ludicrous! It's just that you should arrest him! It would be wiser! He wants to take your money!
Great advice. I'm considering it. Give the tie an affirming tug.
The lieutenant looks at you tugging on your garish tie. He puts his hand on your shoulder.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this for the wages.
Goddamn tie, I hate this MF.
That's Cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
But what exactly is money?
What are you, a philosopher?
Actually, I might be.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room, or 8 bottles of potent blend, and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
Interesting. Where do I get it from?
Are you serious? From your work? I don't know. You can take bribes, I guess. I'm sorry. I don't think cops can take bribes.
Some do take recompense, but only to survive.
But what if I don't have any? Why do I need it?
For survival, to pay me. Unless you want to become a hobo. Do you want to become a hobo? There's nowhere else to stay in Martinez, and it's a cold spring outside. Money doesn't make you happy, but it lets you be unhappy for a while longer. If you run out of money, you die. It's like that for all of us. Me too. That's why I need you to pay me. I'm not an asshole.
Corruption is awesome sometimes. I don't think I have any money.
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange bomber.
What happens now?
I'm sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the money by tonight, then...
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
I don't have a home. Fuck this place. I'll take my chances on the streets.
No, don't. There's no need. You really need to take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in my car. Call them, ask for assistance. We have to get this investigation started now.
Good luck.
The man will say something, then thinks better of it.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I even have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
I don't know, near south, maybe? Up on Marvel Hill?
Why did you say that?
There's a synapses firing, it doesn't mean anything. The name must have some meaning for me. Lieutenant Kitsuragi, do you know a place called Marvel Hill?
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place?
An expression?
A saying. Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
Up on Marvel Hill.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Could I trace the way back somehow to the exact street, to the exact number on a building?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Oh. Let's rewind, let's trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the race channel bridge southwest of here, fall over, get up, get off the asphalt in 20 minutes, shuffle your feet back through courtyards, scare little children, go under the Great Race motor track, the 8/81 until you reach Le Dominant Eminent in north. You can internalize thought. Did you read it? Yeah, I saw it right before I clicked. Like I saw it say something about Hobo Cop. I don't know what this means. I'm internalizing. It will take a slot and you will get some kind of bonuses later or penalties. Oh, okay. But I can only certain people do that. Oh, yeah, +1 encyclopedia, factual memory, returns, research time 6 hours. This game is incomprehensible to me. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting.
Hello, sweetie.
The elder woman turns to you with a smile.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
Does that mean you like me?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
She looks way younger here than she does here.
But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides.
In another time and place, she might have flirted back, but that ship sailed long ago.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself.
She slaps herself on the forehead.
I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Sure. How do you like to roll with me?
Whatever do you mean?
How to be my wheelchaired partner in fighting crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Kim, of course, I forgot I had you. I know, but there are also side mysteries, sequence killers, and forays into the paranatural.
I can assure you with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
There's a serial killer?
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
Yo, Oiso GG, what's up? Hello? Welcome, welcome. I may give you a shout out. I don't think the shadow player works, but... What are you up to? Hey, some Disco Elysium. Wait, is the shadow player completely busted now? Oh, there. It's not gonna play a clip, but... Thank you so much for follow. What's up? How was your stream? Are you playing Disco Elysium for the first time too? Here, I'll give you a proper shout out. The one that goes above the chat. Welcome in everyone. I'm Endaline. We're currently doing our first playthrough of Disco Elysium. We're right at the start of the game, as you can probably see. Very good, very long, can't stop playing. Yeah, we just started. I started, then I died instantly, and then we restarted, and now we're back here. You're in for a treat, that's awesome. Yeah, it seems like a pretty fun game so far. The writing is very clever. I'm having a little bit of a hard time understanding what I'm supposed to pick. Sometimes it feels like my brain is sabotaging me, but maybe that's the point. Why? 3 is better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most wheelchair accessible place.
That's part of it, okay.
I'd slow you down. Perhaps another time.
Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get the money?
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
If she could, this woman would feed and clothe you and every other sad, lost person on this earth.
Tug on her heartstrings, 97%? Do you understand Lena's idealism? So what? So it's a 10. So what? We only fell on the double once. Yeah, we only fell on the double once.
Your deportment remains dignified as you shed a single manly tear.
It isn't easy for me to ask this of anyone, but I'm at the end of my rope. Any money you could could help me.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but I could give you this to pawn. Just to tide you over.
She finds a gold commemorative pin from her left jacket pocket and drops it into your palm.
Wonderful. He has a pin.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas-relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, San Baptiste, Summer 31. Dinghy races.
That was 20 years ago, I think. I think we're in 51 right now. Here, pawn my wheelchair. I promise I'll buy it back for you once I have more money. Why can't we pawn the wheelchair? What is to pawn? Where can I pawn the pin?
Cross the plaza and follow the road along the coast. Down by the water, there'll be a shack nestled against an old stone facade. That's the pawn shop. An old friend of my husband's goes there often. He says the owner is quite helpful.
Items that can be pawned at Bird's Nest Roy's appear in your inventory under the Items tab.
In your inventory?
You can pawn these items when talking to Roy.
Pawn chat, we can do that, hopefully. Just show up at what's that pawn show again? That's on like Discovery Channel or whatever. Just show up with your Twitch chat. I would like to pawn this bad boy. There's about 10 people in there. This will help me out, Lena. Thanks.
You're quite welcome, dear.
More hand-holding from the turtle agent. Should I turn it off? I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
Her eyes follow your moment with some concern.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
I drank so hard I forgot literally everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
The whirling in Rags cafeteria was on my keys.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
The edge of civilization? I have no idea.
We're in the city of Revachol, dear.
If I show where to look, honestly, I didn't know diddly squat about Revachol. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I.
You and I.
I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
It's the spring of 51. But I think it's the spring of 51, but...
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Okay, nice.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you then, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Some kind of democracy. I'd like to think that it's a dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilization covers before us. We're going by intelligence machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners, and women. God damn it. Goddamn foreigners and women. Cop, we are living under the cop regime.
Actually, we are not. You could say that about almost any other nation, but not Revachol. Try it one more time, officer. What mode of government?
Damn it. I was really hoping it would be a cop world. Okay, well, let's see.
Some kind of democracy?
Nope,
God damn it.
sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
If there's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need
But I'm
a
a
break.
cop.
Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
So how did I do?
You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
She means this sincerely. Worrying won't do you any good.
What is that revolution you mentioned?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does that have to do with there? What does that have to do with there not being any cops? But I'm a cop. Whatever it was hasn't stopped me.
Of course, sweetie. I really don't know how to explain it better.
You could just explain it. Wouldn't that be pretty?
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
Does it only tell you when you succeed at these, or would it tell me I failed too? You know what I mean? I feel like I'm succeeding at a lot of these. But maybe that's only because I'm only seeing the ones that are successful?
No. I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Most fails are not shown. Ah, okay. So I'm only seeing the successes because those are the only ones you see. That's good to know. You seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
A grenade? Did you fight in a war?
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of duty.
Are you a tightrope walker?
Nothing so extravagant, dear. Though what young girl doesn't dream of soaring over a crowd?
What do you do then?
I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail-order shoe company. You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere, and, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding. I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
Thanks for getting it out for me. Proceed.
No problem.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
I've got to get going now. Leave.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your case.